Hello, this is Mr. Inadequate, and what you're seeing before you is Distant Worlds 2, Human Kingdoms, but that's not what this video is about. What this video is about is July 17th, when this video will come out, I will be celebrating 31 years clean from drugs, and also in many ways from mental illness, insofar as, yeah, I'm still an addict because it's a condition, and I'm still mentally ill because it's a condition, but I worked 31 years to not let those two things control my life. You know, they did back in the day, especially the addiction for 22 years. And now 31 years later, after quitting my drugs of preference, in fact, I drink coffee and I smoke pipe tobacco, and that's the only two what you could consider drugs that I do. I don't do sugar because I'm a diabetic, and you know, I do my best not be that person. I don't want to return to that life. And this is my second time trying to record this. I forgot to hit record the first time. And as I said, somebody came to me. One of my drugs of preference was marijuana, and they came to me and said, marijuana is legal now here. You going to start using again? No. Legality didn't matter. It was never legal when I used it. There was never a time that I used marijuana legally. So why would I let that affect my not using it? So it's legal. Doesn't mean I can use it responsibly. Doesn't mean that I use the drug and it doesn't use me. When I was addicted, when I was in active addiction, the drugs I used me, not vice versa. I would do everything I could to make sure I had them. And, you know, it basically ruled me. And to some extent, my mental illness ruled me too. And it wasn't until I got into a 12-step program, which I highly recommend. I won't say which you know, it's up to you. It's up to what makes you feel more comfortable, what addresses the drugs you were using. For example, I wouldn't recommend AA to somebody who didn't use alcohol but used other drugs. But if alcohol was your main problem, then yeah, I'd go use AA. And that isn't the one I used, but it doesn't matter, they're just good. And it's about seeking help. It's about going in and listening to people who have been through what you've been through and found the light at the end of the tunnel and turned their lives around. I've turned my life around. You know, you need to listen. Find somebody that will sponsor you through the steps and traditions. Somebody who will guide you into being part of the program, joining subcommittees, doing some work for the program so that the addict who's still out in the street finds out about it and can do something for themselves in that program. You know, that's basically what I'm trying to share right now on my anniversary, is a message for the newcomer. You don't have to live like this. If you're out there using and you happen to watch this video, you don't have to be where you are. You can stop using, find a new way of life. It is possible. Shit, I did it. And there were people who told me I would never be able to quit. And in fact, I remember there was somebody who, occasionally you find people in these programs that aren't totally preaching the message. You know, they like to bait people, and that person said to me, "You're not even ever going to get a year clean." Well, I got 31 years clean. So you were wrong. Never tell somebody they can't do it. Show them how to do it. And that's what I think, if you're out there listening to this message, that's what you'll find in the programs. I'm not going to tell you which one to join, because that isn't really what it's all about. What it's about is an active addict hearing the message, coming in to whatever 12-step program, and finding a new way of life. And I did. You know, I've lasted 9 more years in recovery than I did in active addiction. So that should tell you something. And, you know, I've done and seen a lot of things, been here and there. I did good things and bad things, both in recovery and out. Because we're human beings. We make mistakes. What the 12 steps helps you do is, 1, recognize when you're making a mistake, and 2, allow you to have the introspection so that you do not repeat the mistake. You know, once is a mistake, twice is a decision, 3rd time's a choice. You know, it's just about turning your life around and becoming quote-unquote real person. I see videos of people on the streets addicted to some of the drugs they have nowadays, and it's like watching the zombie apocalypse. You know, I hate to use Nancy Reagan's thing, but don't use drugs. You know, I use bud tobacco and coffee, and that's it. And, you know, I don't really know what else to say. Usually when I'm doing this, you'll see me playing Farming Simulator 22, but I'm just not in the mood to set it up, record for what, 10, 15 minutes if that, and then tear it all back down again, because I'm, you know, I got games. Distance World 2 is one of my favorite. No Man's Sky is high on my list. Workers and Resources is pretty cool. I just watched a video of a City Skylines 2. Well, he plays city building, and the name of the YouTube channel is City Planner Plays, and he's a city planner. And he just started a tutorial for City Skylines 2 new, the new stuff they just added to the game and everything. And I've got to see if I can try to emulate that. I don't know if I can. The guy goes into it in such intricate detail. I mean, he's a master of the game. You know, this is my channel. I'm not a master of any game. I'm pretty good at this game. Yeah. And I don't worry about those things you see popping up on the screen, because, quite frankly, I'm not going to save this. And one thing I will put in this, if you'd rather I start a new Distant Worlds 2 game, you know, with a different empire and a different government, you know, race and government type, let me know in the comments. You know, I'll try to do that. I play peaceful, but more often than not. But you know, if you'd rather I played something else, let me know. And I'm gonna end it here. But this video wasn't about me celebrating 31 years. Yay me! It was about, hey, I was able to turn my life around and celebrate 31 years clean. And you can too. Seek help. Go to a 12-step program. This is Mr. Inadequate, signing out. I hope you enjoyed this video.